We are the keepers of the flame, the sacred order. Let the ceremony begin. And today, faithful acolytes, we take a look at these.
And what these are ass kicking minis. So we have, let's do this in order of heat. So we start with ass kicking bacon, and then next we have ass kicking chili lime. And you can go to the Ass Kickin site if you guys want to see the ingredients and all these. I'm not going to go through all of them, although I will note that two of them I reviewed already, and we'll get to those here in a second. This one, the original, has onions in it, so we will not be partaking of that one. Hence, there was 13 sauces here to start with. We will be doing 12 of them, so the minis dozen as it turns out. And okay, so Sriracha. Where is Sriracha? Sriracha is the third. And hopefully we have enough room in the camera here. Okay, so Cajun. So this is one that has been reviewed. And of course there will be a link to this review as well in the description. Okay, there's Cajun as the fourth hottest, and then we have Wasabi, and I don't know how this one's going to turn, but we have Wasabi, and we have roasted garlic as number 6. Now we have these other ones where we start to get into some of the hotter ones. So we've got extremely hot. Oh hey, let's look at this warning here. Warning, extremely hot, so it has extract in it. So that is the Devil's Revenge, I believe. And it actually has it on both slabs. Okay, good for you guys. So hot sauce from hell, having your hot sauce from hell. I don't believe that one has an extract. This one is also reviewed, so there's a review for that as well, which will of course be in the description. We have the hot sauce from hell Devil's Revenge version here, which is, I believe, an extract component. We have the ghost pepper next, followed by the Scorpion, followed by a couple extract sauces. We have Ass Blaster, very classy name there. And last but probably not least is Spontaneous Combustion as the hottest that I have here. So let's see if we can, we get them all in the frame here. So they do have a Reaper that I was not able to find. These are 3/4 of an ounce per bottle. And I will say this, for whatever you might think about the Ass Kickin sauces, definitely this is a brilliant idea. This is seriously one of the smartest things I think I've seen any hot sauce company ever do. And it's smart in the respect that you can take these with you easily, and 3/4 of an ounce is maybe enough to. There's about enough in there for a wing, but you can also try these sauces without having to float a full boat for an actual sauce. And I forget how much these cost. I don't think they were more than like $1 a piece, so you can try them relatively inexpensively. It might have even been $1.50. To me, that's still worthwhile to do, even though the cost per ounce is probably maybe even a little bit higher because of all this packaging. This is just smart stuff here. So this is going to be a very lengthy video. So much so that I've decided to break this into 2 parts, just because otherwise it's going to be super long. So what I've decided to do is this heat scale is based on the website. I noticed on the back of these, 2 of these, Devil's Revenge and the Spontaneous Combustion, both say they have 1 million Scoville extract in them. I don't see that for Ass Blaster. I was going off of the website, and possibly this should fit over here. Based just here on what I'm looking at on the label, so I don't know that it matters. I'm gonna, for what I don't have reviewed, I'll be doing a minute review on. So I think for the first part here, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go through these, and the first part is just gonna be me tasting the sauces when I'm done with them. I'm gonna just throw them in here. So ideally what we're going to do is we're going to go through the sauces first, and then we're going to go through these sauces all on wings and a Hot Ones homage. So I have to be a little bit careful about how much of this I put in the spoon, just because otherwise I could run out of sauce for the wings, and I won't have any of this left at the end of this. So you can see this is the first time I've tried to do 12 sauces at once. 2 of them are known to me, so this is basically 10 new sauces. Also, I'll be doing this in conjunction with the blog, so in addition to the 2 that are already done, I have my notepad here to jot down some notes for the other ones, so there'll be minute reviews on the other 10. And what I'm going to be doing here also is, if I find any that I find completely objectionable, I won't be wasting wings with those particular ones. We'll just bin it straight away. So the idea here is to get a wing count, and then once I get a wing count, then I'm gonna, for the second part of the video, I'll be doing the actual wing portion. So I'll be firing up the fryer off camera and getting some nice plate of nice hot wings ready to go. And then we'll be saucing it up and just kind of going from there. So I also have, what I'm going to do for the sauces, I've got a little palate cleanser here for the not ones. We got some ice cream here for the super hots. And we're just going to hopefully see, just as a taste perspective, I don't know how this is going to go. This is, we're right on the edge of the spirit of experimentalism here. And I don't know, this could be, some of these have take me with you. Some of these, this one has, it looks like a recipe on it, on the back. Most of these are take me with you. Some of them are just ingredient panels, so it's kind of fun. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do like I did on the normal part of the reviews. So what I'm going to do is we're going to look at these, and I'm going to pour it in the spoon so you guys can see it. We're not going to be able to do a full thing because this spoon is probably half the bottle, and I won't have enough fill up for wings, so I'm going to have to really curb this. But we're not going to get a full look at the consistency and viscosity and stuff, so just know that kind of going in. But okay, so let's get cracking with bacon. Alright, so here we are, Kickin Bacon, and this ingredient panel is really difficult to pull in. I don't know if we're going to be spending any time on this. We'll see if we can pull it in. The types of sauces and so on will be in. We can get it a little bit. This one looks like the hottest is cayenne. So maybe we'll try to do that. We'll try to find what the hottest is for all of these. Alright. So yeah, that breaks easily. Let's take a little smell of this. Ooh, it smells like fake bacon you put on your salad. Okay, and look at this, a little thick and gloppy. Okay, so I don't want to look at this, guys. I'm going to use the same spoon for all these, or at least I was planning on it. I'm not sure that's going to be a great idea, but look at how thick this is. Really weird. I don't know what to make of this. Okay, so let's go with bacon. Wow. Oh, that is gnarly. There's a little bit of heat to it. I'd say maybe a 1. More than I was expecting, certainly, but the combination of artificial bacon and cayenne is not a good one. Okay, so that's not a sauce I would ever want to eat again. I probably will put it on wings. Now we have chile and lime. Okay, here it is. Now I don't know what, let's see what's in this, see if we can pull it in. Okay, so it looks like the hottest pepper in here is jalapenos. And let's, oh, this one's not opening anywhere near as easily as the other. Oh, son of a, I can't get a grip on it. Okay, alright. We're going to bring out the old Warhammer scissors, which has this nifty thing here, which does a nice job of keeping a grip on things. We'll just keep that here. Yeah, you can see it's a little bitey there on the plastic. That's spunky. All right. It smells like fake lime. All right, let's just pour a little bit in there. Okay. Whoop. Hey now. All right. This one obviously it's got this coloration too. It flows quite a lot better. A little flecks of stuff in it. And okay, let's go for it. This is actually quite good. Wow. Heat is pretty moderate, but it reminds me of kind of, it's like a mole almost, like I've had before, which the lime is this is a really good working sauce. This is actually as a Mexican style. I might actually buy a bottle of this just so I can do a full review. I like this one quite a bit. This one is excellent, just really excellent on the blend. Okay, now we have Sriracha. And Sriracha is the first of the Take Me With You. Let's take a look here, see at, here it is. So this should just be a jalapeno sauce, and it is. Okay. Oh. First one broke so easily. I don't know why the rest of these are so chalky. Looks like your standard Sriracha. Okay, so here's part of the problem with the Sriracha, and this pours like your regular Sriracha too. Sriracha, the reason it comes in those rooster bottles with the squirt tops is because it's the very, look at this, guys, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at it, look at it, look at it, look, very, very thick, but let's see how it does as far as flavor. Oh, hideous. Oh, that's disgusting. So here's one of our first casualties. I'm not eating that again. No way. That was nasty. And I've had the actual Sriracha sauce a number of times. That is putrid. It does have a slight heat charge to it though, oddly enough. But it is disgusting. That was foul. Whew. Man, I gotta have a little. Ugh. Okay, as Kickin Cajun is up next. I almost feel like this is a game show, guys. Like you got to get past a certain point to be a contestant to get into the wing challenge, and that Sriracha is woeful. Okay, so we got okay. So we have black pepper, we have jalapeno, and we have habanero. So habanero here is going to be the hottest part of this. I wonder why the bacon. Oh, this one broke pretty clean. Pretty clean also. Let's see here. So yeah, so it's a very runny sauce as you would expect out of a Cajun. Okay, and let's take a look here at the viscosity. Oddly, there's no cayenne in this, which is kind of puzzling to me, but okay, here we go. It's a little funky. It doesn't quite taste like it's not a very good Cajun. I do like that hit of black pepper though. That black pepper is actually kind of cool in there. So this one you can check the written review, of course. That's already existent. And that will be in the description below. And next let's go on to wasabi. This one is actually one I'm kind of nervous about because fake wasabi is horrible. And one of the ways you can always tell if you're going to a good sushi restaurant or not is whether they give you real wasabi or if they give you toothpaste wasabi. See, this one is, I get the impression this is going to be toothpaste wasabi, which I don't really care about. This is, it's kind of like it's almost a Cajun though, what they added wasabi to. And the lid's on again. Okay, let's take a look here. Oh boy. That came off nice. Yeah, okay. Should have worked on their breakaway packaging a little bit, I think, here. Alright, so here's wasabi. Oh, it's just, look at that color. That's funky. It flows more or less like the Cajun sauce did. Smells actually like the Cajun sauce too. Let's give it a shot. I'm not getting any wasabi out of this. This tastes almost exactly like the Cajun. Just not quite as hot, actually. It's slightly less hot. Roasted garlic. I'm going to guess this is going to be similar to the Cajun. Okay. Oh, we forgot to take a look at the panel. Well, we need that loose anyway. Okay, let's take a look at the panel. These guys are in love with habanero. So we have habanero, cayenne, and garlic. So this actually would probably be closer to what an actual Cajun sauce should be like. Let's just throw a little in there. Okay, that's good right there. Very, very thick for a Cajun style though. All these have been, you know, honestly overall kind of thick. So let's take a shot at this. Very harsh and abrasive. Just not a very enjoyable sauce. So honestly, of the first 6, we're at the halfway point now. Our 12 is down to 11. We have not had anything. The Cajun might have been a 2. But we've not really had anything hotter than that yet. Although I expect that the rest could be a pretty marked difference. That was a gnarly sauce. I need a little palate cleanser on that one. So, my guess is that I'm going to be needing a ice cream somewhere within this one or this one. But, so habanero hot sauce from hell is up next. Again, review is in the description below. I'm not going to be able to get the cap back on like that. Their packaging here is just really inconsistent. I will say that about these little minis. Okay, so let's take a look at this. All right. Oh, I forgot to look at the panel. Okay, guys, let's do that real quick. Looking at the ingredient panel, and we'll get to this. Where it is. Habanero, carrots. Warning, extremely hot. Yeah. So carrots in this one, habanero. I don't think I've ever had a habanero I would say is extremely hot, including this one. Very abrasive, just the way I remember it. Not very pleasant. I wouldn't call it extremely hot. It's not a good tasting sauce. There's 7 of these I've gone through so far. I would buy exactly one, and it's this chili lime again. Okay, on to the ghost pepper sauce, and here's where I might have to start getting into the ice cream, but we'll find out. Let's take a peek-see here. Oh, so this is, I think, the same formulation as the habanero hot sauce from hell, only with ghosties instead of habs. Okay. And boy, is this getting tiresome. So this plastic junk is like one of the biggest issues I have with this. It does smell like, oh, looky here. I don't think I've ever seen this color. It's an orangish sort of beige. Flow is very similar to the habanero hot sauce from hell as well. Wow, oh, this is interesting. And let's go for this. Oh, salty ghost carrots. I'd put the heat at maybe 3 or 4 for that one. It's warm, but it's, oh man, that's just not a good flavor at all. Ugh. Oh, and I expected this. So I did some prep work for this video, and because I didn't want to get cramps, I'm trying a new process to avoid cramps. But I really didn't expect any of these to be flavorful, and so far they're not. Give me key ass kicking. All right, so we're going to Scorpion now. Oh, getting ahead of myself. Where's the ingredients? Oh. Not much to this one. Scorpion carrots again. I'm assuming that's what the Reaper is also. Just this formula from the habanero hot sauce from hell, I guess. Okay. This one looks a lot more normal. Alright, get that back over there. Flow is about the same. It smells like scorpions. Oh, here we go. Wow, very flowery. Bracingly flowery. Not a lot hotter than the Ghost though. Okay. Now it's time for the extracts. So here we are with Ass Blaster. The outhouse is on fire. Oh. Should probably see what's in this, come to think of it. Oh, great. Also 1 million. I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to parse the difference between this one and this one and this one, and I suspect these two are the same sauce, to be honest with you, but well, this one's a lot paler than the other one looks. I'm trying to curb these so I don't fry everything. Yeah, here we go. I mean, there's extract there. It tastes a lot like this. This was actually hotter. The Scorpion was hotter. Alright, well, in fact, so is this. We'll rearrange them again. That's like a 3. Okay, well, let's go on to hot sauce from hell, the Devil's Revenge. And this is hot sauce from hell that's spiked with extract. So just so we can put my new, so I try to do some prep for this just because I really don't like calf cramps. Yeah, maybe if my routine works, then I can start trying to do some challenge and stuff. This looks like almost the same thing as the other one, the Ass Blaster. Oh, for God. Okay. Yep. All right. Let's take a look. It does look, it's darker though. Oh well. Yeah, a little bit. Lighter orange. Might have put more in there than I really wanted to. We'll see how this. These are just so abrasive though. None of these out of the 12, one has, or out of the 11 I've tasted so far, one's any good. So I guess we'll try the Devil's Revenge next. Ugh. Ugh. Disgusting. Not hotter, however, than either of these two. I think actually that was the same sauce. This Devil's Revenge. Flavor profile is very, very similar, which is, well, I mean, if there is 1 million extract in there, it must not be a lot of it. Alright, last but not least is the Spontaneous Combustion, which I did have this on popcorn. It was nasty. This one actually has a danger warning label on it. Actually, so do some of these other ones. Peligro warning. Mouth on fire. Use sparingly, obviously we won't be doing that. You don't want these in your eyes or nose. And what is in this? So again, I think it's just they're using more extract. Same as the last 2 sauces in a row that I've had, just with more extract. Alright, I don't know who would take this sauce with them, but this is, you know, I'm telling you, these are smart because you can give these as gifts. Oh boy, this is chock full. No way to even shake that. Okay. Take a look at this. This is such a pretty color. I like this color a lot. It's so weird though that those have such varying colors, Tim. But okay, here we go. Tastes like extract. So I think these 6 are basically the same sauce. They're basically this. Heat on this one is, honestly, the Scorpion red is hotter, but it also hit me in the back with these TV receptors right there. Getting hit with those things will wreck your day, as most of us know. This is a good, it's at least a, maybe even a 6, 5 or 6 right there. It's not, most people find it unpleasant. To me, it's not all that bad. That flavor is wretched though. So I gotta eat this because it's melting. So let me do that real quick. Cookie dough ice cream. See, I've turned it into sloppy soup. Because I thought I would need it. My, either these sauces are not that hot or my prep routine worked really well. I'm not having any issues here. What a soup. Just melted away while I was eating sauces. Okay. Might reload that for the wings. We'll see. So, if I would have eaten all the sauces, it would have been about 9 ounces, so it's almost 2 full bottles. As it is, it's I don't know, maybe I've eaten a couple ounces between all this so far. From a flavor perspective, all these are no good. Most of these, in fact. This is the only good one. This chili lime I'm actually interested in trying again. And I might do that. I might go buy a bottle of this just because it's a really well crafted sauce. Now I can't get a total feel for a lot of these just from that little bit. I would have to use all these a little bit more, but this one and this one I have used extensively, like a full bottle, and I've never bought them again. A lot of sauces that you see in the blog list, table of contents, I've had multiple bottles of. But not those two. Those two were, I was pleased to be done with them. And they were, this one in particular, I remember being on the border of me pitching it the entire time. This one, I don't think that you use Cajun without having a cayenne. So, that's just me. I would say these two by far, the Scorpion and the, and I think the Reaper would have been also, if I would have been able to find that one. But these two are the Spontaneous Combustion and the Scorpion. This one doesn't have an extract, and it's still the equal, if not the superior, of Spontaneous Combustion. So The thing with ass kicking is a lot of people just find them to be gimmicky because they do a lot of third-party sauces like Ass Blaster is a good example. Just these gimmicky sort of novelty things, and they've got their fun play on words with ass kicking and stuffing the word ass into things, and the donkey and the horseshoes, and I've done a lot of products from Southwest Specialties, which actually does this line, and a lot of their stuff I think has been a little underwhelming. Some of their peanuts were really good. You can check that out in the first Hot Nuts head-to-head challenge, the battle. You can go through that because I went through every bit of their nuts that I could find. This is now 12 different sauces I've tried from them, and even 2 that are full reviews. And honestly, the gimmicky thing, I think, unfortunately, to me has some credence, because I would not get anything except for this chili lime, which is really weird because I never expected to like that. But it's interesting. So you can see now we just barely made it to the sauces. The video isn't this long, but I've been filming this for about an hour. Prep work was maybe a half an hour to try to get everything arranged and ready. So this is going to wrap up part 1 of this, of just the sauces, just talking about sauces, trying the sauces solo. Again, so in the description below you will find the link to the Cajun for the full review, the link to the, where is it, Hot Sauce from Hell, full review, and the mini review posting for everything else, and it will be in the second part as well. The second part of the video will be coming up in the very next installment, where I do a Hot Ones wing homage just strictly with ass kicking sauces. So I start with 12, so I start with 13. One of them I rejected right away because of onions. The second one I rejected because their sriracha is atrocious. And these are not great either, except for this one, which might be, still need to test this more. But aside from those, start with 13. One of them was out of the gate right away, so it really started with 12. So we're down to 11. So I'm going to whip up 11 wings, and we'll be back for part 2 of the next video. But for now,
Go forth in peace to serve the flame.